choose to focus on positives in your life. Now don't stop the video right now because I just gave you something really trite that you've heard 100,000 times before. Bear with me for a second. This is really, really powerful stuff if you recognize that it's a conscious decision that you make. So here's the thing, most people believe that you are naturally either positive or negative. Most people believe that you just have a upbeat, happy, positive personality, or you don't. Right? Most people believe that you come to work smiling and full of energy just because that's who you are, and if you don't, then it's not who you are. You all know the person, right? The person that comes to the office in the morning and they're just bursting with energy and they're smiling and they're happy. They're the person you want to smack in the side of the head if you haven't had your coffee yet. You know the one I'm talking about? So I'm not asking you to pretend to be something you're not. I'm not asking you to pretend to be that person when that's not you, or to put on a mask and hide how you really feel. What I am asking you to do is to be very conscious of the fact that at some level, you are making decisions every single day about how to live your life. And the most powerful decision you make is how you choose to interpret the reality around you. What meaning do you give to what happens to you in your life? So let me give you an example. You're going to work this morning and you run into traffic. I mean bad traffic. And you're running late. So the traffic makes you more frustrated because you have somewhere to be and you're not going to be there on time. And then as you progress through traffic, you have some idiot who is texting on their phone and isn't following along with traffic, and they're driving you crazy. And you finally get to the office and you're so frustrated and angry that you can hardly focus. And then you get to your desk and there's 100 emails to go through. And in the first 30 minutes of your day is already ruined. Now compare that with making a conscious decision when you wake up in the morning to just be grateful and happy. To just be grateful that you have a job. To be grateful that your car is going to get you to work on time. To be positive about the fact that you have opportunities to make a difference in what you do today. How does your day flow differently? How do the exact same experiences affect you differently? Here's the thing, people can go through exactly the same event and interpret it in very different ways. If you don't believe that, just test it. Go to a movie with a friend and then come out of the movie and ask them what they saw and compare what you saw and compare your feelings and compare your emotions. And there'll be similarities, obviously, you saw the same movie, but you'll have differences too. Why? Well, because you each saw the movie through the lens or the filter of your own life, your own experiences, your own mindsets, your own opinions. And that's a little illustration of how you can change your life just by changing your attitude. Now again, I don't want to make this sound overly simple. I don't want to make this sound like it's airy-fairy and a piece of cake. Just turn that frown upside down and be happy, right? No, it doesn't work that way. Sometimes life sucks. Sometimes it's really hard. Listen, I get it. If you don't know my story, at 23 years old, I was told I was going to die. I was told I had less than 2 years to live. I needed a heart and double lung transplant. And the chances of getting that transplant in time to save my life were almost zero. And I would love to tell you that I chose to be optimistic about that, but initially I didn't. I think understandably, I was angry, I was frustrated. It's not fair, why me? All that stuff went through my head. And I was a pretty miserable person to be around for a couple of months. And then I had this really powerful revelation, I guess. Came courtesy of my mom. And here's the thing, I believe that everybody has somebody in their life who is willing to tell them the truth. You know who that person is in your life? Never lose them. Tap into that person every single day. They're your greatest ally. Because a real friend is willing to do that, right? They'll tell you the truth whether it's ugly or it's positive. And so my mom came up to me and she said, Mark, you got a choice to make. Choose to feel sorry for yourself if you want, you're entitled. My goodness, look around you, people would get it. But let me ask you a question. She said, where is that attitude getting you? If you continue to feel sorry for yourself, you continue to feel bad, in 3 months from now, where are you going to be? Well, you're going to be exactly where you are now, just more tired, more angry, more bitter than you were when you started. So you go ahead and feel sorry for yourself for as long as you feel you need to, but if I were you, I would start trying to find some positive things in this negative situation. powerful, life-changing advice. Now, I didn't see it that way at first. I was like, yeah, whatever. As often is the case when we get powerful advice and we're not ready to hear it, we don't hear it, right? I mean, we hear it with our ears, but we don't really internalize it. But after a couple of weeks, I clued in to the power of what she had said. Listen, could I change my physical environment? No, I was stuck in a hospital. Could I change my physical well-being? To a little bit of a degree maybe, but mostly not. I wasn't gonna heal myself by thinking good thoughts. I had a very serious heart problem. It needed surgery and medication, not a positive attitude. Positive attitude will not fix everything. Here's the thing that did change. My experience of the situation changed dramatically. Because I started to focus on what was going right instead of what was going wrong. I started to figure out how to be grateful amidst a situation that many would say had nothing to be grateful about in it. But I started to look around and I said, hey, look, I'm going through this situation, but I haven't been alone a single day. I have a family member or a friend who has been by my bedside every single day. I look around and saw all kinds of people going through hard things alone. I thought, I live in a country where at least I have an opportunity to survive. A transplant, however rare, could happen. In many places around the world, that just wouldn't be an option. And so now I look back 13 years later and I see all kinds of opportunities that came out of what I thought was the biggest obstacle in my life. And so that's my invitation to you. Where are the hidden opportunities in your life? Where are the things that you consider to be great obstacles that can be transformed into opportunities with the right mindset, with the right approach, by looking at the right things? No, you're not going to change all of reality by focusing on happy thoughts. Okay, this isn't a method to turn everything into rainbows and butterflies. But here's what I promise you. Focus on good things and there will be more good things to focus on. Think good thoughts and focus on opportunities and you will find more good things and you will find more opportunities. It's just the way it works. So I want to invite you today to just be conscious of your choices. Be conscious of your interpretation of reality. Be conscious of the meanings that you are giving to things that happen to you in your life. Are you choosing a victim mentality? Or are you choosing to see opportunities to grow and change? That choice is going to shape the quality of your life. So I hope you choose wisely. Until next time, remember, don't live every day like it's your last day. Just be alive every day.